in the Bible, in Nehemiah, it tells us whether we know it or not. It's a commandment from God. It said, now in the 24th day of this month, the children of Israel, now I always say the children of Israel, not the whole world, were assembled with fasting and with sackcloths and earth upon them. And the seed of Israel separated themselves from all strangers and stood and confessed the sins and the iniquities of their fathers. So that's what they did. They separated. Now let's find out some of the things that God told them not to do. Deuteronomy chapter 28, Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 1. When the Lord thy God shall bring thee unto the land whither thou goest to possess it, thou shalt smite them and cast out. Excuse me. All right, let's go. And when the Lord thy God shall bring thee unto the land whither thou goest to possess it, and has cast out many nations before thee, and the Hittites, and the Gershites, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and Hivites, and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them, and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughters thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter thou shalt not take unto thy sons. For they will turn away thy sons from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly. That means that's one of the commandments that we should be keeping. You know, they say 10, but reality is more than just 10. All right, now let's go to the next. The Bible says in Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 8, it said, therefore shall ye keep all the commandments which I commanded you this day, that ye may be strong and go in and possess the land, whether ye go to possess it. And then it says right here in Deuteronomy chapter 11 and verse 26, it says, behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse. A blessing if you obey the commandments of the Lord your God, which I commanded you this day, and a curse if you will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God, but turn aside out of the way, which I commanded you this day, to go after other gods which ye have not known. So we shouldn't be worshiping other gods. I'm not going to have time to go into all of the rest of it, but it's all everywhere from Genesis to Revelation. It's telling you keep the commandments. Revelation chapter 22 and verse 14 says, blessed are they that do his commandments. And then in Revelation 1 and verse 3, it says, blessed is he that read, and they that hear the words. That hear means understand. They that hear and understand the prophecy of this book, go and read that, and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, I'm going to see y'all later. It took me about, I got one more minute. I think I got one more minute. Yeah, I got a couple of more seconds, yeah. Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse